Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, karibu sana, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back. I highly appreciate it. Start with the housekeeping. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please just pause the video and hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, actually do hit the like button and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified every other time I upload a video. We might just want to have a symbiotic relationship, so if you enjoy the video, please go ahead and actually like it so that I kind of feel validated as well. It would really help if the number of views equals the number of likes. I know that's a big ask, but go ahead and pause, like the video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. So on today's video, we are going to be calling bullshit on a number of things, and this is a very broad topic, I think. So these are just the ones that I strongly feel about currently. I do wish I had a guest on here, so I just want to see whether there are things that someone would be keen to call bullshit on that I don't care so much about, and also some things that I strongly feel about that they don't care about. So I might have a guest on here sometime and redo this topic, but for now we're going through the ones that I strongly feel about. So we are calling bullshit on a number of things. So as the video goes on, please, if you would like to tell me what it is that you call bullshit on currently at this day and age, please go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know. If there are things that I'm calling bullshit on that you feel like, no, hun, please let me know as well. All right, so let us get right into the video. The first thing I'm gonna call bullshit on is justifying what we do wrong. So I did have a very heated conversation with someone the other day about something they were doing. Of course it's wrong, and of course if you're my friend and you're doing something, I might call you out on it, but I'm not gonna be like, stop it. Some things are just people. If you're adults, it's up to you. Do you want to do something? Do you not want to do something? So I can't really pull you off somewhere, but at the end of it, I was like, it's fine. A lot of us sin different kinds of sins, but we don't have to justify the things that we do wrong. So it's okay to do the things that you feel like you are not, you don't judge yourself when you do them, or you don't feel bad about doing them, or you don't feel strongly about where they lie on the moral spectrum, or maybe you just know, but you're like, you know what, F it, I don't care. But you don't have to justify it. Just do it. We know it's wrong. Can you explain it to a 2-year-old? Can you tell a 2-year-old that this, whatever I'm doing here, is right? This is how you do it. Can you break it down to them? Can you tell them that when you grow up, you can do this? If you can't do it, then no. So we're saying we're adults. We know what is right. We know what is wrong. So do not justify your ill behaviors. If something is shitty and you're doing it, it's just shitty. So you do it, but do not go ahead justifying it. Thank you. So I'm calling bullshit on justifying what is clearly wrong. The other thing that I'm gonna call bullshit on is forgiving for the sake of not wanting to start over. And this is just across the board. Relationships, the workspace, friendships, romantic relationships, all kinds of engagements that you have with people. So there are things that people do to you, and that this person has just crossed the line, and that line was thick, it wasn't blurry, and every time you're like, all right, let's just see, let's ignore it, let's forgive it, let's see how it goes, girl. And then sometimes these things are just done multiple times, and every other time you find a justification for it, or you are coerced into forgiving or whatever. But if it doesn't sit well with you right now and they've done it and you've forgiven it, then the next time they're going to do it again. If it's a boundary that's been crossed, whether it's in the workplace, like I said, workplace, romantic relationship, friendships, and that line has been crossed and you communicated this time, and the next time it's still crossed and you keep on condoning it, then honestly, you're creating a breeding area for their behavior. You're creating a breeding area for encouragement of whatever it is that they're doing. So if someone has done whatever you feel like that's 100% wrong, I cannot deal with this, please move along. Move along. Do not forgive it. I mean, one chance, two chances maybe, but again, if it's really, it really goes beyond what it is that you believe in, or it hurts you on a certain level that you wouldn't like wish on someone else, there's no need to. We are so scared to like start a new chapter or cut people off, or move along and start something else, but you never know what lies ahead. I mean, it might be the most beautiful thing that you end up letting go of something that you've been holding on to for so long. So if you have what it takes, please, we cannot be doing that. In 2023, we are condoning every other thing that people, no thanks, please. Might be the smallest of things, might be the grandest of them all, but please, we can't do that. So calling bullshit or condoning behaviors that you know very well, like in your heart you keep hating this person, and you every time you see them you're like, what the fuck? But you just have to keep the smile, you have to pretend like you're fine. Calling bullshit on that. Please be yourself, be true to yourself, be true to the people around you, and if these people don't cut it, please cut them off. Thank you. The other thing that we're gonna call BS on is period shaming. Now, this is something I wanted to talk about even in the first video, but I didn't know how to like structure it, frame it. But I think just as a community, I think we've gone a long way, first of all. So it's amazing how it's not a taboo topic anymore. But again, with some people in some societies, it still is. But I'm just over going to like buy tampons and having to hide it, or whatever pads, whatever it is that you use, and then you feel like you have to hide it. I mean, I really don't care. These days, I just go to the supermarket. I don't even care. You wrap it. Why are you wrapping it? Would you wrap a chocolate if I bought one? This is a natural occurrence. And I'm also gonna pair this with condoms. There's a day I was going through, I think, was it Twitter? I don't know where it was, but there was a question on, I don't know whether guys were being asked what was the deal breaker, or why did you leave her, or how did you know that you can't be with this girl? And then one person said that she had condoms in her bag. I'm like, how do we know that you are responsible enough to get condoms? And you've been talking to this girl, she gets the vibe, you're probably gonna smash. So why wouldn't she carry a condom in her bag? Why is it wrong for a girl to want to take care of themselves? Right? So back to period shaming. So we had a very grand scenario at the parliament where Senator Gloria did the thing. So I know that is the extreme that maybe we'd have to go to portray the message. Do I think that it was the best approach? Absolutely not. But yeah, period shaming, we cannot be talking about that right now. And period poverty, we actually have to tackle. But I don't think we should substitute condoms for pads, because are we ready? Are we ready to sustain a population where we just give birth? I don't think we're ready for that. I don't think as a country, as an economy, we can sustain. We are already struggling with the growing population, and then the growing number of infections that will be there, growing cases of people living with HIV. I don't think that's a good approach. Substitute one for the other? Absolutely not. 100% period poverty should be a priority in our policies and our decisions and our budgets, but we really can't take out condoms for pads. Can we just push an agenda forward for both? So generally, calling bullshit on period shaming, I didn't like how the whole scenario went along the way she was being. Of course, it wasn't like real period blood, but the way people went ahead to shame her, what if it was actually real? If it would have been, then that would be a really shitty scenario, because why are we doing that? I don't think it was the best approach, but the way she was called out and just It was ugly. It was ugly, but we cannot be period shaming people this time. So if I get a stain, I don't want to feel like, oh my God, I can't even ask. No. Funny what? See, we eat, right? We drink water, right? We go to the toilet. That is just as natural as all that. So we cannot be period shaming in 2023. Calling BS on that. So I'm calling bullshit on trying to look a certain way on the socials. The pressure that comes with social media is hideous, honestly. I don't even know the things that people will just like go through to look a certain way, and sometimes not even look a certain way, just portray a version that is not existent. It's really awful. These days, I don't even feel pressured by people online. I'm just like, oh, that's happening. Good for you. We don't know what goes behind a certain view on the socials. We don't know if it's a gift or it's just a lifestyle. We don't know how it's being financed. We don't know what transpired behind the gift. Some people just gift as a way of coercing people to stay. I mean, I've been with such a person, so they do something wrong and they are ready to break their bank just to apologize. So there are two kinds of people. There are people who don't care about posting, don't care about the socials, and there are people who are there to share everything. Neither of those two sides speak about maturity. The fact that you don't post doesn't say that you're mature. The fact that you post a lot doesn't say that you're mature. It's just your preference, right? But if we are sharing what's genuine, I think that's really like grand. But if you're going ahead to like just go through the most to share things that you don't have, things that are just superficial in real sense, I think that's really shitty. So I'm gonna call bullshit on that. And worrying about what people think, I think that is like the genesis of us trying to like look a certain way on socials. You're trying to make someone jealous. You're trying to make someone think that you're better off than them. You're trying to... It's sometimes it just looks ugly. And especially for like some of the people that we know that do these things, and we know that, oh girl, no, oh boy, it's not the best picture, honestly. So calling bullshit on that. The last thing I'm calling BS on, and it's kind of related to either the first or second point I had, is accepting the gift, the expensive gift, getting married or having a kid or an extra kid for the sake of saving the relationship. And now this is regarding now romantic relationships. It doesn't work that way. I mean, if you're struggling, adding an entire human being in your life is not going to make it easy. If you're struggling, formalizing the union isn't going to, like, this is your personality. This is this person's personality. You probably have, like, differences that cannot be reconciled. There's nothing worse than an amputated spirit. You know, like you've stayed somewhere, you do not even know the core of who you are anymore. You have lost the essence of who you are, and you're just trying to like do these things that look perfect to the society so that you can save a relationship that is broken. No, please. I don't know. Might take you 3 years, might take you a year, might take you 10 years to like get back on your feet emotionally, financially, whatever. But the earlier you start, the better, because there's no need of like doing these things. Don't get a kid, don't get married, don't get in, like, don't say yes even if you propose. Do not say yes if you know for sure that this person is not the person for me. We are so pressured to like, you know, be a certain way that the society approves. We don't even care what we feel. So people are getting married and divorcing in like 2 months, you know. People are having kids, but even the first 3 months of that kid being, you can't even be together. You can't even co-parent. So calling BS on just generally trying to fix something by getting a bigger problem, because that is exactly what this is. So now that I've finished, I have a feeling that all the things I call BS on are pretty much in regard to social life. But yeah, I mean, mtu ni watu, you have to know how to live with people. So that's it. So those are the things I'm gonna be calling BS on. Let me know the things that you 100% call BS on, the things that you see in your environment that you're like, girl, no. Yeah, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, if you enjoyed watching this video, please do like it, hit the like button. Again, I'm gonna say, please do subscribe to my channel. It does validate me, it does validate the channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed watching as much as I have enjoyed shooting it. Bye.